It's Corey Speedwheeler here, and I'm back for another video. So, we are going to play some MLB The Show and talk about some independent wrestling. I went to an independent show this evening. If I can figure out where I need to go to get my gameplay. But anyway, as I'm talking, we will talk about the independent show that I went to this evening. Sorry, I cannot talk. But anyway, so the independent show that I went to this evening was in Ripley, West Virginia, and it was put on by Appalachian Championship Wrestling. Now, to my knowledge, and what I've seen a lot, Appalachian Championship Wrestling runs usually out of Cross Lanes, West Virginia. I do believe. I think they go all over Appalachia. Don't ask me to name all the Appalachian region because I couldn't do it without looking it up. But anyway, so it was a really good card tonight, and the best part about it was it was free. Yes. So it was free admission. It was at an ice cream shop in Ripley, literally outside in the parking lot in the dead middle of town. Like, you could literally drive by and watch wrestling. So, and my God, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great show. So, without further ado, I'm going to go over the matches that happened. Talk briefly about them, and, I'll tell you who won each match. So, the first match of the evening was for the ACW Bluegrass Championship. It was Corey Sparks challenging the Bluegrass champion, Canan Christopher. If I am saying your name wrong, I sincerely apologize. But, it was a good opening match. Canan Christopher played one hell of a bad guy. I mean, he was fantastic, and the crowd was firmly behind Corey. And the match was won by Canan Christopher, and he rolled up Corey Sparks and put his feet on the rope without the referee noticing. Then the next match was Gorgeous Gregory versus Cowpoke Paul, and this was a hardcore Havoc match. So basically it was just a hardcore match, no disqualification. It was actually Cowpoke Paul's birthday, so happy birthday to Cowpoke Paul. And, this match was highly entertaining. These two guys had great chemistry. So, since it was Cowpoke's birthday, Gorgeous Gregory got him a birthday card that Cowpoke later used as a weapon and gave Gorgeous Gregory some paper cuts. And, the crowd referred to Gorgeous Gregory as Barney because he was wearing purple tights. And I started serenading the crowd in the I Love You, I Love Me song, which everybody did sing with me for a little bit, but of course, I kept going. And the match was won after Cowpoke Paul speared Gorgeous Gregory through this piece of plywood that was in birthday wrapped. You know, and not to mention that Gorgeous Gregory decided to get Cowpoke Paul a cake, but Cowpoke Paul decided to throw it in Gorgeous Gregory's face. That was before the spear through the plywood. So a very entertaining match that the crowd did get into. And, you know, these guys had fantastic chemistry, and I was very impressed by these two guys. So, heck of a match. And then the third match was one of my favorite independent tag teams, DD Trash, teaming with Micah. And they took on the team of Betty D, Sebastian, and MBJ in a 6-person tag team match. And Sebastian and MBJ's team was accompanied by a person dressed in a panda suit. And so the Panda decided to get involved and take DD Trash member Bruce Gray to the back, you know, leaving Ron Mathis and Micah all by themselves. And so, you know, Team Sebastian was able to use that to their advantage for a while. Then the Panda Bear came back out and dropped MBJ with a DDT, and the Panda was later to be revealed as Bruce Gray. We don't know what happened to the original person in the Panda suit, but, you know, who really cares? So, DD Trash and Micah hit their tag team finisher, pinned MBJ, and that was the end of that match. And then we had a match by two wrestlers that I know, teacher versus student. This was Zayden Kane, and he took on Gen Z, and this was a match, this was a match for the ACW International Championship. I think it was a title match. I could be wrong, though. Great match. The crowd was into it. I mean, Zayden and Gen Z are, in my opinion, two of the best wrestlers in our area currently. And these guys absolutely tore the house down. This, in my opinion, was match of the night. And they even brought out some candy corn that Zayden referred to as thumbtacks. And both men went into said candy corn. I think Gen Z got a candy corn stuck up his nose. So hopefully he got that out. And, you know, Zayden Kane was able to hit his signature pay dirt finisher on Gen Z for the win. Then in the main event, it was handsome Nick Hamrick versus Evil Nate in a casket match. How appropriate, since we are in October. And Evil Nate came out with this chainsaw and mask. Great wrestling character, in my opinion. He rose up like The Undertaker at one point in the match. You know, and then Nick Hamrick's manager came out dressed as a poop emoji. So that was quite entertaining. And he later got laid out. And Evil Nate was able to put Nick Hamrick in the casket, use the chainsaw, and get the victory. So that was the free event that was Appalachian Championship Wrestling Scream It Sunday. There was an ice cream shop in Ripley. I was going to try some ice cream, but I didn't know if... I see people come out of there with ice cream, but I didn't know if they were still serving it or selling it. But I did get my ice cream, a good old trusty cookie dough blizzard from Dairy Queen. So, and then, you know, we had, back on the 5th, so last Saturday, we had TWA Left for Dead, and that was a really good show. We had Mr. Slamuel come out and explain to the crowd that he had a rough summer, but he was back in TWA. We had a match. It was brother versus sister. Timmy Patterson versus Stacy Lynn Patterson. And, you know, Stacy was rumored to have joined Dead Cell, and she and her brother were in a spat, and they decided they were going to settle it in the ring. So they went back and forth for a little bit, and then eventually they just ended up hugging it out, and, you know, everything was all good. Then Dead Cell members Damian Abel and Vincent Cross defended their TWA titles against the new team in TWA, Alpha Bros. And, you know, Dead Cell was able to pick up the win there. But then the Pattersons came out and challenged Dead Cell to an impromptu tag team match, and they were able to get the victory over Dead Cell. Thus, the Pattersons are now two-time TWA Tag Team Champions. Then we had a legacy title match. Newly crowned champion Cameron defended his title against TWA newcomer, the gym class hero, Paul Bryant. You know, Cameron always puts on a great performance whenever he's in the ring. And Paul Bryant was able to use some underhanded tactics to win the legacy title. He clunked Cameron with the belt while the ref was not looking. And then I should have mentioned, I got the matches out of order. Earlier in the evening, it was Pandora's Box match. So what this was is there was four boxes, 3 filled with weapons, and 1 contract for a legacy title match that could be cashed in at any time. It was Righteous Alexander Crowley, Big Rig, trying to remember the other 2, Zayden Kane, and, oh shoot, I can't remember the other participant. Hold on, I gotta look it up real quick, guys. Give me just 1 second. In the meantime, while I look that up, Yeah, looks like the Guardians are dominating the Tigers at the current moment. Hopefully the Guardians will be able to past the Tigers earlier this evening. Oh, the fourth participant was Chase Bennett. So each man did grab a box that had the weapon in it, but the contract was received by Big Rig. And, you know, let's go back to that Cameron-Paul Bryant match for a second. So, you know, after Paul Bryant won the Legacy Championship in controversial fashion, Big Rig did cash in his chance for the Legacy title and defeat Paul Bryant to become the Legacy champion. And Big Rig, after all these years, has finally won his first singles championship in TWA. So congratulations to Big Rig for that. Then it was main event time. It was Joshua Charles defending his TWA title against former champion, the Ultimate Submission Machine, Connor Cross. These guys, you know, two of the best in TWA. You know, they tore the house down. And they, you know, Connor Cross used salt, and he missed Big Rig and hit the referee. So, you know, Connor Cross, you know, used his shenanigans and ultimately won with a choke slam. And the ref, you know, despite having salt in his eyes and being, you know, collided with, I can't remember if it was Josh or Connor that he collided with, but nonetheless, he was able to count to three, and Connor Cross is now a two-time TWA champion. So that was TWA Left for Dead. And then, of course, you know, another show that we had that evening was WWE put on Bad Blood. We had, you know, the Hell in a Cell match with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk to finally culminate their feud. And that was a hell of a match. I mean, let's just applaud Drew McIntyre for a second, man. You know, they, Drew, you know, sold the CM Punk, turned the CM Punk tricep injury into a story, and these guys, I think, just had one of the most entertaining stories that we have seen in a long time in WWE. That match was ultimately won by CM Punk, and it was an absolutely brutal match. Nia Jax retained her championship against Bayley. You know, Tiffany almost cashed in the belt, or the Money in the Bank contract, but she was caught by Nia Jax, so that did not happen. Rhea Ripley defeated Liv Morgan via disqualification. I should have ran to second there. But anyway, Raquel Rodriguez did return and attack Rhea Ripley after Dom tried to escape the shark cage and, you know, was hanging from the cage, and Rhea Ripley decided to beat up Dominic with a kendo stick. And then in the main event, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, they were victorious over Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu got put through the announce table by Cody, and Roman was able to pin his cousin Solo Sikoa, and, you know, after a distraction by the returning Jimmy Uso, and then Cody Rhodes and Roman, you know, said that they would see each other down the road for the legacy, the WWE title. And Cody was attacked by the Bloodline, and Jimmy convinced Roman to go back in the ring so that they could help Cody. And then The Rock came out, counted down from 3, and then did like a head cut gesture, and had an epic showdown with Jimmy, Roman, or epic stare down, I should say, with Roman, Cody, and Jimmy. So we all know that Cody is going to verse The Rock at some point, presumably at WrestleMania, in my opinion. But guys, you know, that's just some of the wrestling cards that we had going on, you know, over the past couple weeks. You know, I haven't done a wrestling with wheels video in a while. You know, I'm not actually doing wrestling anymore, like independent with West Virginia Wrestling Federation. It just got to be too much doing 2 shows a month, and you know, I just didn't enjoy it like I thought I would. But you know, nonetheless, I still wish those guys nothing but the best. They were pretty good to me, and you know, maybe one day down the road, you know, I'll get back in the business. But right now, I just kind of want to be a fan and talk about wrestling with you guys. So basically how this is going to work in the future with talking wrestling is, you know, anytime that there's a premium live event that, you know, I'm able to watch, or an indie show I'm able to watch, we'll talk about it. I don't keep up with all the weekly wrestling regularly. Like, I have like 4 TNAs that I need to watch, 4 collisions, and a few episodes of Ring of Honor. So the only wrestling I'm really keeping up with regularly is Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite. So we're just going to narrow it back to, like, you know, the monthly WWE shows, and then like the TWA shows, or if I'm able to catch another independent card somewhere. I'm working on doing more gameplay videos for you guys. You know, I got a new gaming PC, so I'm looking at getting a capture card and, you know, streaming some footage, you know, from my other game systems. You know, I could record from my PS5 directly because it's easy to upload it to YouTube directly from the PlayStation. But, you know, I have other games on other platforms that, you know, I want to record for you guys. I do some Xbox stuff on Twitch. Hopefully all this sound picks up. I've been having issues getting my audio to work, but I did a test and you know, it picked up my voice. So, you know, if you guys hear it, great. If not, I'm sorry. So, but anyway, guys, you know, that's enough about wrestling. So, I'm just going to keep playing this game, and you guys can watch me dominate the Detroit Tigers. You know, the only Cleveland team that's doing good right now, because my Browns absolutely suck this year. And so do my Bengals, simply because of their defense. I mean, Joe Burrow's been playing lights out, but the Bengals' defense is just absolutely atrocious this year. And the Browns, it's the opposite. Our offense is atrocious. So, I mean, if we lose to Philly this weekend, which, you know, I like Philly, so I won't be too mad if we lose to Philly, but if we do lose to Philly, then hopefully we make a change in offense, especially our quarterback, because I don't know, man. I've tried to give Deshaun the benefit of the doubt, but he's just not doing that great. I mean, he looked good when we played the Raiders, but, you know, minus our receivers dropping and then penalties out the wazoo, but, you know, it just, I don't know, man. But we torture ourselves watching our teams play every time they're on, even if they suck. That's just what we do as the human race, but...
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two.
I've won several Super Bowls with Cleveland on Madden, but hopefully Cleveland will get one in real life before I'm gone, so, you know. Fair ball right down the line there.
Digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2.
We're just having a hit parade here today. I am playing on beginner difficulty. Listen, I play to have fun, not have a challenge. I play to get away from the challenges of life, not have challenges in the video game. So, wow, 18-0. Gee, man, Christmas. I think it's just time for Detroit to go home. Back to that state up north that we don't say, you know, because we're from Ohio.
Here's Brian Urquidez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Oh, shoot, that might be out of progressive field. That might be into the streets of Cleveland.
This kind of velocity is so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter on balance. Clearly not holding the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
The pitcher for the Tigers, Will Vest.
Maybe I should just quit trying, because we're only in the third inning.
He's going to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And holy crap, we have no outs yet.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second.
Like, I'm not even trying.
Bullpen with a double.
No, I'm not going to change the difficulty. If they can't get me out, then that's their problem.
1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Line drive. That's and he's gone yard again. Make that 4 homers in the inning.
Where are we now? 23 to nothing?
One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time.
I like the sponsorships on the jerseys. That's a cool detail.
He's putting on quite the show dish here in this one. He's just so locked in with the swing. He's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now here is Josh Naylor. Well struck right field. That one out against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. Here's Ramon Laureano. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And first offering is fouled off. The Guardians up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Line drive, caught.
First out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Oh, the ball is over his head.
H.A. Hitch is probably not very happy manager right now.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And now, Will Brennan. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. First and third, one down. Ripped on the line to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for third. He's in to score the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Andrew Chase.
And we just got a trophy.
Stop the lead and keep the score right where it
Nope.
is. Seems like a tough task
I was
today.
trying to read what that trophy said.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Hey, we'll take the trophy, no problem.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about
Wait a minute, did we just literally go through the entire lineup? Like, how many times this inning have we went through the entire lineup?
it. And they add a couple more
Like, this is ridiculous.
to 0.
Jose's having fun in the dugout. I would be too.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
These guys are gone. That's probably why Marathon's their sponsor, you know, because it's Marathon, take you there.
This is empty with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Out to
Is
the
it
left
weird, like, speaking of Marathon,
tracks it down for the out.
like, is it weird that I like the smell of gasoline? I just think gas smells so good.
With Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Parker Meadows. In the air right field.
Get it.
Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had
Ball game.
When I went back to do some research,
I love the sound of the Mario coin there. Okay, speaking of the Mario coin, have you guys seen the trailer for that Nintendo alarm clock yet? Like, dude, that is literally the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it's a cool concept, but for $100, like, dude. But I'm sure a 7-year-old that likes Mario would love to wake up to Jump Up Superstar every morning, even though I could probably download it on my phone somehow and wake up to that, but I think it's kind of funny. Everyone was expecting Nintendo to drop the reveal of the Switch 2, and they're like, nah, here's an alarm clock instead. Which I'm pretty sure you can only get it at the Nintendo store in New York and somewhere else. I can't remember where. Maybe on their website.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Liner caught it second.
Nice play, nice play. I'll give him that.
Right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Hard hit left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Dude, I'm literally trying to give you outs.
They are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it gets fired. Around third. One run scores. Here comes another. Now 2 runs scored. And they extend their lead.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over.
I swear, I keep thinking that's my ringtone on my phone. Because that is, my text tone is the Mario coin.
The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
I swear, when you say that like Bo Naylor, like it sounded like he said Bo Millie. You know that Birdman song that he has with Drake? Absolute banger of a song, by the way.
And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Oh no!
And aboard on the leadoff single.
No! Kerry Carpenter ruined my hits, my no-hitter.
Off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing, and for me,
Off balance feet, there's one.
Take that! That's what you get for breaking up my no-hitter. I actually have threw a couple no-hitters on this game, which I was really happy because, like, in the past games, like, with 2K and MLB The Show, I've come so close, and in, like, the 7th or the 8th inning, someone gets a hit. I think one time I remember, right, it happened in the 9th inning, and I was so upset. I was like, are you kidding me?
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
Y'all remember back when 2K did the MLB games and there was a certain time gap, like if you threw like a perfect game, they'd send you like $1 million. Like I remember some dude did it on the Xbox 360 for 2K10 and he won like $1 million.
He scores and they extend their lead.
30-0. That is like unheard of in a game of baseball.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one is back. Out of here. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jason Foley. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's hard hit in the line. Green makes the grab, one away. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. To the right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going.
We're going 3.
Relay throw. He's in there.
Yeah, that dude was flying. I was chancing. I'm like, shoot, I'm going 3.
Love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
See ya. High seagull flying around in the sky. I mean, they are on Lake Erie, and seagulls like water, so...
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything had to line up for you. Of course, you got to make it happen, too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. That one ripped right center field. And
Well, looks like that's going to join wherever Jose Ramirez's ball landed. Can y'all imagine how much MLB spends a year just because of how many foul balls are hit, how many home runs are hit, you know, even stuff thrown into the stands? Like, I mean, MLB's got to spend a fortune on just buying baseballs.
one out, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. Comebacker to the mound.
Oops.
Throws to first, and Laureano is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
I mean, I should bunt a couple of times.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, shoot, we're a triple shy of the cycle. Let's try and get that 3-bagger.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Well, what's better than the triple? The home run.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
AJ Inch is just standing there on the steps waiting to get his picture. But he probably don't have very many more.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
That's gone.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to sink, and that means that there's more forcing action than there is sink. And that can turn into a really good pitch to hit at the ball. We saw right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
So two away with nobody on. And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it is gone.
Another big fly.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special. They're just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you. But, of course, you got to make it happen, too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now here is Miles Straw. Meadows makes the catch.
Finally into the fifth.
And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. Gio Urshela steps in. Popped up. Rocchio settles underneath it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
To third. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jake Rogers. Late on that fastball.
1 strike.
This one in the air center field. Strong. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Stephen Kwan. To the right side. Key. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive. He got something he can handle. Nice line drive to the full side right there.
Let's watch some Jose, shall we?
Jose Ramirez trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th home of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special.
How about that? Fifth homer of the day.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it goes.
the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a double. Fourth inning of the ninth.
These guys today are so great.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Lang. And first offering is fouled off. Laureano, the runner at second with one away.
That's my man that's triple shy.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through one, it's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hitting 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Ground ball, Torkelson. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball is working. 7th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. And a foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a quick out, number 1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock up.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Puts it in the air towards left center. Quan heads after it. Puts it away for the out. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. Swung on, belted. That one's carried. Back, gone. So 2 down. Mark Cannon up now for the Tigers. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Shane Bieber, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Nick Sandlin gets the call from the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Straw getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. The pitch. Liner snagged at first.
Yikes, that one was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one rips.
It's a long game, man.
And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Gets a double, and his 5th hit of the game.
Another hit. I mean, these too often, but this is pretty special. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over it. And that allowed him to hit that ball down the line for the double. Well done, drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front with the line driving out.
This looks like extra bases. Jimenez round second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third down. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second down, but a save as 2 runs score the play. And in scoring position, 2 away. Ramon Laureano.
I'm not even power hitting. I'm just making normal contact.
Down the line. Coming home. Throws to second. He pulls into second. A run comes into the play.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. Even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. That right there is perfect.
And that'll put runners into corners with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he can score. Throws high and over his head. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball.
Hit hard, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away, 2 out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So it definitely felt good.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back singles. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, you put a great swing on it.
Pulls that one foul. Strong, the lead runner at second. Kwan at first, 2 out of the inning. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third, 1 run is in.
Picks himself up an RBI. It's always fun to see a double right down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Finally.
New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Sandlin, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Ramirez. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Gio Urshela to the plate. Right through there for a strike. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I'll tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Former Cub, Javier Baez.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I know I'm kind of quiet, guys. I'm just kind of talked out.
It's a strikeout.
But, you know, you guys started this game with me, so you'll see it through with me.
First baseman, Josh Naylor. The pitch. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. And it finds its way through for a hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores. And at first, Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down.
Oops. Go back, go back, go back.
Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. 2 outs, base.
Whoopsie.
Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ryan Rocchio. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. Out to short, Baez. The throw to second is offline, and that keeps the inning alive. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Grand slam! Why not? Just for fun, we'll hit a grand slam.
Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. One of the rarest feats in baseball.
Oh, sweet. We got the cycle.
Huge congrats to him.
Let's go.
We only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent, especially to be a part of it, even as broadcasters here in the booth. Well, there's no doubt he knew what was at stake as he dug in, and who knows if he actually tried for it there. But either way, he did. Man, that soccer is just so rare, but always so special to see, especially when he finishes with a home run. That was awesome.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one's smoked on its way.
Oh my goodness, I'm not even trying. I mean, seriously, I might just bunt to get me out of here.
So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor.
Screw it, I'm bunting.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Torkelson.
Just to get out of the inning.
That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Here in Cleveland, we go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. And there's a strike.
I probably could have went longer, but I'm getting tired, so...
Up the middle. And it
Ow!
finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now, just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
He's 2 outs away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that's in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Knock him out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout. And this one rookie, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
They're down to their final strike.
I didn't see what pitch it told me to throw.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
But
Hard on the run at first. Steps on the
ball game.
ball game.
They do occasionally when they're on the field for batting practice, but when you run back double digits, something is clicking. And that batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now. But also the players, they can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another double.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris.
All right, guys. I'm going to head off here. I hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys heard my wrestling recap. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Like I said, I have been having some issues, like getting my voice to come through on the gameplay, but, you know, regardless, enjoy a big blowout of MLB The Show. So, for Corey Speedwheeler, I'm signing off. Have a good one.